Hello everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're bringing you another spoiler log tournament from the Wind Waker Randomizer, winner bracket round 2 between Jarhead and Lenamphy. To bring you all the action, we have Melanzy and Snacks. How are you guys doing?
Doing well,
Doing
thanks.
pretty good. Thank you, Jay,
Any,
for helping.
Go ahead.
This seed is, it's a seed. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Got some interesting item locations for the runners today.
Oh yes, I'm sure. In the post-match interview, I'll probably get yelled at for where certain items are, but it'll be fun.
Well, and with that, I'll leave you guys to bring everyone. Enjoy the race.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Alright.
So how's everyone in chat doing today?
Beautiful Friday, at least afternoon for me. But
Yep, same for me as well. Glad to hear, Elijah and White Eagle, that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty well as well. Also, our number today is not prime, unfortunately. It is divisible by 3.
your number is prime. That's not true. Sorry, but
All right, and it looks like we're off.
starting off today on 7-star Isle, but I don't think anyone's gonna be doing anything here.
Yeah, not much to do on this island.
Lenamphy heading straight to Windfall as Jar heads to Dragon Roost.
Divergence right away is always fun to see. It looks like Jar is going to be going up to the dungeon entrance, which with these settings won't be Dragon Roost Cavern.
Lenamphy here, looks like he's gonna be doing some Lenzo door cancel. Although I don't particularly agree with this because Pictos are required, but
You know, the door cancel does save you that time of the cutscene talking to Lenzo, so.
true. Although he doesn't have a Picto, so. Just heading for right chest for our first shard.
And Jar entered Dragon Roost Cavern to find himself in Cliff Plateau here. Storing this first chest in here. However, we do have the spoiler log, so we do know what it is. And Jar just stored the grappling hook. And he's getting storage here again.
Lenamphy here starting up hide and seek as well.
This storage spot is not the kindest, but Jar goes ahead and gets it. Looks like he's getting double storage, actually. Gonna store the chest up here. not positive where he's going to be taking that.
We'll find out shortly, I'm assuming. Lenamphy heading into everybody's favorite character in the game, Tingle. No sarcasm. Looks like he's headed up to Thorn.
Ah.
Interesting choice here.
So the item that Jar will be getting here isn't required.
But it does lead to an optional item. Tingle with our delivery bag and cabana deed. Nice little Also, yeah, I really agree. That's an interesting choice, for sure. You'll see Sizz. A little bit. Oh no, Claire, this is intentional, for sure.
Yeah, 100% he did this on purpose. We have Furor's Pearl from Tot. Don't worry, not all pearls are required, it's just this one.
Yep. And Jar on to Windfall as well.
But it looks like he is... Is he super swimming? No, he's
also doing Winds of Arkansas. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Nobody wants to talk to Lenzo.
I guess I can't blame them, but
I mean, they don't have to do Pompey and Vera either. So they only need to get this one check from inside, so it's... I don't know. I think the door cancel is worth it. It's just Menenkos's.
And there's if you hear picking up Maggie's letter.
And the first shard for Jarhead. Lenamphy is also grabbing money here while he goes around Windfall. Gonna need that for Beetle's item.
Luckily, Zunori is not in logic, or not required the seed, I should say. He's most definitely in logic. And Jarhead starting up hide and seek as Lenamphy's heading into Maggie's house. I actually didn't see that.
Hurricane spin from Maggie here.
I respect the choice there from Lenamphy. Also going to be picking up House of Wealth, which is Mirror Shield.
Yep. That Hurricane spin will be useful in Earth Temple though, so it's not a total waste of time to grab it.
I'm sure we'll probably see Jar grab it as well.
Yeah. Gonna have to talk to Maggie anyways, so might as well grab it.
Picking up his delivery bag and cabana here from Tingle currently. As power bracelets are on Cafe Bar Postman.
You'll see in a bit, sis. Lenamphy checking the mail. He's got Furore's mail here. That has the first Master Sword.
Alright, let's see where Lenamphy's headed off to. Off to Outset. There is another meme item in Logic on Outset that's pretty easy to grab, but I don't know if Lenamphy's gonna get it.
There's also a required item on Outset too, so.
Yep.
And Beetle's here with his item as well, so not a bad place to be.
As he picks up his second Triforce Shard from Beetle. Oh, he is gonna get it? Okay.
Unfortunately, I think these will be the only two meme items we see this seed.
To be honest, I didn't look at where any of the meme items were. I only saw this one, so Hurricane Spin on Maggie was pretty funny, but...
The Hero's Charm under Grandma's basement.
And being a good Wind Waker player, putting it right on.
Of course. It's the rules.
Grandma is the hero. I agree, Mon.
Jar turning around to break this cutscene, even though he's gonna have to go talk to Maggie anyways.
Just for the style points, alright. I'm not judging him. As Lenamphy picking up Mace's house, aka Command Melody.
There's that Hurricane Spin on Jar's side.
As
well as
Pause Champ. A bottle. So when I said that there were a lot of weird item spots for a certain thing, the bottles are in horrible spots to see.
Yeah.
However, Grandma is not required, so...
No, we will not see bottle percent at all in this seed. There's no way Jar is even gonna grab one more.
I'd be shocked to ever see bottle percent.
But it looks like Lenamphy.
But...
Yeah, true. Lenamphy is at Headstone.
Jar picking up his power bracelets as well. Interesting little thing here for Lenamphy. He doesn't have a way of getting to the chest.
Yeah.
So, it's a small issue. But...
Yeah. Unfortunately, you need a hookshot or a leaf to grab that. But I think
the cow mask is the hero's charm, I believe.
Yeah.
Tanjo, you've missed two meme items already. Hurricane Spin and Hero's Charm.
Jar is now on Poprin Island. He's going to enter the cave here, which is actually vanilla.
Vanilla? Is this even randomized?
I think Lenamphy is at
Stonewatcher.
Is that what this one's called?
I only know that because of the race we had the other night, but... Vanilla light arrows? Maybe. There's always a chance of it. Jar picking up his first picto.
Lenamphy in Fire Mountain now. Jar warped to Tower of the Gods square, but I think he'll be going down to Cabana.
It looks like it, as we see our second picto from Lenamphy.
Jar has everything he needs to get into Cabana.
Yep.
And everything he needs to do the cave that's in there. You don't need a lot to do it.
Not a whole lot, but... Lenamphy heading up to Dragon Roost here.
That's where we saw Jar go earlier to get his grappling hook. Could we call that vanilla?
Why not?
The grapple is behind your seat.
Yeah, the bumps on those rocks have really weird things where it just kind of sticks. It's really weird. As we see Diamond Step. I believe at least one is required. I believe both chests are required, though.
Yep, both chests are in fact required.
Also, that's very true. This is a different maze, but... Jar going for the second chest first. And getting some more cheese. As you can tell, most of the Triforce shards this seed were not in too bad of spots, but... Also going to be picking up his hammer. Oh, interesting. Okay.
What's interesting?
Looks like Jar's gonna be going for a little super swim here.
Probably.
But first, picking up a fairy. Trying to pick up a fairy.
Of course, gotta get that fairy for Grandma.
Of course. Ooh, actually doing some double storage here.
This storage spot is the worst.
Oh, I hate this spot so much. I always screw this one up a lot.
Yeah, my visual cue for storage is his foot. You can't see his foot when he's in the water.
There we go. Finally gets the storage. And let's see, looks like he's gonna be heading up to Forsaken Fortress.
And there's the deluxe Picto for Lenamphy. Very different routes from both runners today.
Yeah. Normally, early games like this, you normally see similar routes, but...
They've been completely different, it seems. Picto Robux.
Picto. All the weebs in chat. AKA Tanjo.
And there's our first bow for this seed on Manenko. Jar's been playing Lucas a lot longer than Snacks has. Sorry, Snacks. It's the truth.
It's the truth. Jarhead's been around a little bit longer than me. Just
a wee bit.
Yeah.
Lenamphy is now sailing over towards Cliff Plateau. And Jar is taking on the bird. So we're going to see Lenamphy enter his first dungeon as Jar finishes his first.
Yep. Gonna be seeing some DRC here from Lenamphy. DRC, if I remember right, doesn't have a ton for us, but it does have a couple of things.
Honestly, most of the dungeons don't have anything.
Yeah, dungeons this seed are actually pretty empty, but... Jarhead doing some Helmerach storage here, because why would we ever want to fight this boss vanilla?
Yeah, I believe there's only one chest in DRC that they'll need to grab, aside from the Triforce shard that Goma gives them.
I believe that is correct.
So Jar takes out the bird.
Actually, there's two chests in here. I forgot about.
Is there?
Yep.
What am I missing? Oh, yep. Okay. You're right. But these chests... Sorry?
Shooting down the platform. And yes, no soft locks from Jar. I legit don't remember the last time I saw him soft lock.
It's been a while. So yeah, the two checks in DRC here are pretty fast to get on your way to Goma, so...
Very true.
Won't be a long DRC time.
Nope.
Jar is now headed down to Western Ferry, I believe.
How did he not blow up there? Wow.
Yeah, it was close. Seed is going pretty well. Pogi.
Iron boots here for Lenamphy. Also, yes. We don't know who's ahead. Just not Void Kingdom. See our second sword here on Western Ferry. And luckily for the runners, they don't have to do any storage strats here. They can kind of just walk into Goma the regular way.
Yep. And Jarhead just grabbed a sword from the ferry here. And Lenamphy picked up a wallet, which will give him a mail check.
Yep, wallet mail is required today, but
Lots of mail in today's seed.
Jarhead here gonna be going.
Having a nice long
Coral met him.
conversation with Coral.
He's having a nice conversation with Coral, you know.
Also
Gonna be
getting
picking up
into
his
bed with
command.
Mesa.
Jarhead just really wants to be, talking to people. But grabs his command melody, and I'll assume we'll go do Grandma. Oh, trust me. Jar's gonna save Grandma, don't worry.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that Jar would save Grandma.
Mesa is married. Eh. That's true, Pokey. Unless it's a gym race, but I believe the earliest those two can face each other is winners finals, as a one cycle here from Lenamphy. One cycle, Grandma, Pog.
It looks like Jar is also gonna grab the hero's charm here in the basement.
As we see Lenamphy picking up his Triforce shard from beating Goma.
Oh, just so our trackers know, Jar stored the hook shot on Mother and Child Isle, the chest that he stored there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that until now. It looks like Jar is also heading into Angular. Or that we know this entrance is Angular, I should say.
You have the spoiler log, Ibot. No excuses.
Ibot, it's a Sphere Zero check. It's very easy to see where it is. As a second bow here for Lenamphy on Wallet Mail.
Because he doesn't have Leaf, Pogo.
Well, there's a delay with her. I don't blame you. Well, if somebody's super swimming, you should always check. And our fourth, I believe, overworld Triforce shard. Or third. Third.
Jar warped down to Great Fish here. I think he's sailing in the direction of Stonewatcher.
That looks like it. Lenamphy here, about to grab his hammer from this chest. And also grabbed a treasure shard earlier, but I think we didn't met. Technically yes, but it's a lot harder to get down perfectly. Jar getting trolled by the keys. As Lenamphy is about to grab him. Is he also gonna super sweat? Looks like it. As Jar picks up his second picto.
Yep, Jar does not have a bow yet, so he'll probably get his first bow from Manenko.
There we go, Lenamphy grabbing storage. So again, super storm warning for anyone sensitive to flashing lights, please look away. I forgot to say that earlier, but
We're slacking, Snacks.
it's been a long day, even though it's only...
It's not even 3:30 yet. And you're in Central Time, so...
I don't even have an excuse.
Yeah?
Bow for Jar.
Jar warping to Forest Haven, so probably gonna head to Cliff Plateau to get into DRC.
That would make a lot of sense.
Kind of swapping their dungeon order here.
Yeah, this is definitely a very close race so far.
Mm-hmm.
To scare Riot.
Jar going to be shooting down the platform here in DRC.
Lenamphy slowly making his way up rock room, but there we go. Jar with the second shot. And gets the third.
Jar's gonna be grabbing his iron boots here in a moment while we wait for the bird on Lenamphy's side.
Guess. Oh, there it is. Oh no. Jar accidentally falling, but
Yeah, that cutscene happened at an unfortunate time.
Pokey, I'd love to see you try UMSSing. And then finishing up the bird.
No soft locks on Helmarock today.
Feels good, man.
Jar taking out this Magtail just to not deal with it. And it looks like even though the big key is where it is, he's going to be skipping it.
Wonder if Jar even looked at where it was.
Probably not. But he stored the wallet there. That's gonna have his second bow when he checks the mail.
Flexius Maximus, yep. Lenamphy here, heading up to, I believe that's Overlook.
I didn't see where he warped to, so I wouldn't know.
I'd say maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. After Jar finishes this dungeon, though, I think they'll have the same amount of items.
Yeah, I think they'll pretty much be exactly the same.
I don't remember where Overlook is. Ah, okay.
To the spoiler level. Okay.
I have it on the side. No worry.
Whoops. That was the wrong button.
Moblin's letter held the bottle that Jar used to save Grandma.
Nidorok. Unfortunately, this is required today, so. Nidorok holding our bombs today.
Which aren't required for any check, per se.
But they're nice to have, for sure.
They just open up a mail that is required. And they are helpful, especially in Wind Temple for storage.
Okay, Poggy, I see how it is. Jarhead finishing up DRC here as... Not sure where Lenamphy is. Not gonna lie. I didn't really see. Oh, he's going to Western. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Jarhead also looks like he might be heading to Overlook here.
Not a bad idea. The bombs give us a letter from Beetle, and that letter has our final bow on it, which is going to be useful for Earth Temple especially.
Debatable. You can skip it, Cap.
I mean, you can.
Lenamphy picking up his second sword. It's only banned to skip up again in Kappa. Lenamphy here actually going to be grabbing some mail. Going to be picking up his bow from Bob Man there. Our sister loves us. People happy. Yes, Tuner's banned this race. Jar picking up his bombs as looks like Lenamphy is headed back to a headstone, aka Angular.
Yep, he has that hook shot now, so he can get the chest.
Jarhead going back to Dragon Roost here. Looks like he's just getting the mail though.
Grabbing those light arrows. And he'll probably be sailing down to Fire Mountain now.
As that looks like exactly what he's doing.
And I believe with that, the two runners are actually tied now.
Lenamphy will be one shard ahead, but
Yes,
Jar
because
only needs to
Angular
get
has a
Beetle.
shard.
Jar needs to be
Right.
shard.
Yep.
But this is
Very close.
basically tied. It's basically tied.
Jar
That's
does
true.
have soup. Could come in handy later. And in the two remaining dungeons.
Plus, like, why would you ever want to skip soup?
True. It's worth it solely just for Grandma.
True.
And the soup
Who
is
wouldn't
pretty
want
good.
to be a grandchild?
And Lenamphy is headed to Fire Mountain, which holds Earth Temple as well.
Both owners basically tied at this point.
Only difference is Jar has soup and Lenamphy has the beetle shard. So, same amount of checks completed by each runner. Although Lenamphy won't have to get soup.
As a few people have noticed in chat, we still do not have a leaf this seed. I will spoil it now. It is somewhere here in Earth Temple, but I won't spoil where.
I'm interested to see how they get to it.
Technically, you don't, but
Leafless Wind Temple.
unless you want to start doing some zombie hovers, I'd rather not. Sure, headed off here to right side ET.
Looks like... I don't know what's in here. Just a
I
second.
believe just a key, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he'll be grabbing the small key here, which will bring him up to 2 small keys.
I was about to say Dragon Horde, that's literally impossible, but
Yeah, in these settings, we only have 4 dungeons that will be in Logic, and each boss in those 4 dungeons has a Triforce Shard. Jar now headed to the left side of the dungeon.
Jar kind of getting trolled from that one chew. Scratch that. All the chews are trolling him.
Oh, his angle was a little off there for the side hop. The chews are to blame for that.
Technically, it could be on the mail, but
It could be. But in order to get that mail, you also have to get Note to Mom, so...
that's also true. Lenamphy actually going to be doing the small key skip here. Although I think he's realizing that...
Yeah, you
Unfortunately.
need Leaf. You need Leaf for that one.
Just void out in this room.
Lenamphy, you can void, please.
That's true. You can go with Medley, but
Ah, true. But who wants to use Medley?
Claire, get out. Lenamphy actually soft resetting out.
Interesting. Did he soft reset or did he save and quit?
He soft reset.
Okay. Didn't lose the key then.
Oh, he saved before it. Okay.
Oh, he did? What?
Well, he saved before getting storage, I should say.
Oh, okay.
No, you, Emily. Ooh, Jar actually falling here, but picking
Well,
up
he did-
her leaf.
Are you able to get back without the leaf?
Yes, but it's really hard.
Ah, I see. That's fine. Redeads are easy to take care of.
Especially with sword.
Yeah.
Or magic sword.
He also has light arrows if he wanted to.
Yeah, but I think he wants to save some magic. But
True. He has soup, so it doesn't matter.
oh no, Lenamphy. Those redeader. Alright. Also gonna be going to mini boss here. But luckily mini boss is, well, it's easy to skip. Picking up his final sword.
Yep. You guys know what that means. We're in go mode.
We are indeed.
Jar just has to get to Jalhalla now. Shouldn't be too hard now that he has Leaf.
I'm actually not sure if it's possible to do it with storage without Leaf. If Jarhead doesn't win, you'll eat your shoe.
I'm holding you to
Alright.
that one, dude. What is the thing, Jay? What thing are you wanting him
I'm
to
very
do?
confused. I'm quite confused. Oh. Storing the Tingle statue, okay.
I mean, Wind Temple Small Key isn't too far out of the way in this seed, so.
Nah, it's actually pretty nice. Actually, quick need to remind myself where they are. Oh yeah, those are easy. Earth God Lyric skip here for Jar. Gets it first try, okay.
It's Jar, what do you expect?
True. Lenamphy picking up the 3 blocks chest. Or I think he thought that was the one he had to push in, not this one.
These
Lenamphy
keys. Yes, Lenamphy.
picking up his leaf.
And Jar made it past the final songstone here in Earth Temple. Yeah, those keys. Those keys were a little scary.
I knew he had it. This is why I just killed those keys. I spent the extra however long.
Yeah, same. Good thing I'm not a real man then, dude.
Jarhead using Hurricane Spin here.
Always a delight to see.
Hey, it's not every day we get to see the Hurricane Spin, so... especially in spoiler log.
True. And there's that final sword for Lenamphy, putting him in go mode now as well.
Lenamphy, just save warp out. It's faster. As Jar finishes up Jalhalla.
Pretty fast boss fight when you have light arrows and hurricane spin.
Oh yeah. I love Jar. Spliced. It's true. Guys, can we get a test check on Jar really quick? Shh. They don't need to know that, Pokey. Jarhead on his way here to Beetle to grab his last Triforce shard that he needs.
Second to last. Still gotta take care of
from-
Mulgara.
A non-dungeon one, I should have said. Hulk Garrus. I forgot about that. And time to start up the best dungeon. Bite me, I don't care.
Forbidden Woods is the best dungeon.
Okay, fair. Second best dungeon then.
Alright. I'll let you have that one.
Dean, FF doesn't even count as a dungeon in my opinion. FW sucks. Capital D colon?
I disagree.
I love this chat war that's happening here. But...
Lenamphy is now in the boss room area. So we'll see his Jalhala here soon.
Also gets the boss key skip first try. As we also see the Hurricane Spin strat.
It's the only strat to use here.
I mean, true, but... Ooh, unfortunately, Lenamphy missed one Poe, but... Pretty sure you still have... Okay, yeah. Jar picking up the boss key here. Sithiel, I have a very weird question for you. Who hurt you as a child? I'm joking. I've never met someone who says ET is their... I like ET when it's good.
Crane is a special kind of person, though.
Does Crane's opinion even count? Let's be real. He's also the guy who says you should door cancel everywhere, so I don't know.
But yet he didn't door cancel in his race.
True.
Shame.
That was a little scary from Jar, but... Oh, Ethan likes ET? Oh, fetch.
Woofer, I like Earth Temple Go mode. I don't like Earth Temple when it has things in it. Emily gets it.
ET Go mode is fine. ET non-Go mode? Yeah, screw that. Ah yes, Burb Temple, the best temple.
Jar actually opening the pot here just before Mulgara.
Nah, that's safe. I don't mind that.
Yeah, but it's not usual that Jar plays things safe.
I've seen him get controlled by Mulgara before, but...
Fair enough.
I don't think I've run a race, but... Lenamphy here gonna be heading... or joining Jar here in Wind Temple.
Same, Emily. And there goes Mulgara.
No longer can we catch him.
Yeah, Dragon Horde. She gets a little confused when you catch her midair.
You sweet woman. White people happy. And Jar's officially in Go mode. Or in Hyrule mode, I guess.
Finish the game mode.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna see Lenamphy go mode this dungeon as well. Already has a small key. And we saw earlier where the big key is, so shouldn't take too long.
Jay, we won't yell at you. We'll just be disappointed. That's all.
Not mad, just disappointed. Jar hurricane spinning the barrier here.
Thank you, Jar. That makes me happy. Big key here for Lenamphy.
And Jar enters Ganon's tower.
Well, fun fact for all you nerds out there, the Darknet does dab on his way out, so... I guess he wouldn't style points over all of us, but...
Oh no. That was Robe fire there. Causing Lenamphy some issues. Has to climb back up.
Honestly, screw that Wizrobe.
Right?
Lenamphy, you don't have storage.
Yeah, you grabbed the big key, not stored it.
A little bit of force of habit at this point.
Yeah. Thankfully, when you don't have storage, it's easy to get back up, though. And Jarhead is now in Puppet Ganon.
Already landing the first shot. Unfortunately, getting Pentagon's thighs in his way, so
It happens.
he's got some thick thighs. I mean,
He does indeed. There's shot number 2.
peachy thick. Well, like I said,
Making use of that soup that we got earlier. PG1 not behaving at all for Jarhead here.
So
but there we go.
Oh yeah. Honestly, if there's one game that just blast out full power, it's Mulgara's name.
Wow.
Capital D.
And a really fast PG2 there for Jar. Yep, we got the double crit. But that's not important, we have Mulgarians.
Alright, meanwhile, Jar's ending. Mulgara. I don't know, Dean. He must be a pretty cool person.
Oh, Mont.
That was a really good rope climb from Jar.
Yeah, almost all the way up the rope with that. Grapple skip time. No
Not
issues
pulling a
there.
tangent. I'll make that joke as many times as I want, because it's so true.
And here we go, the final boss fight.
Unfortunately, Zelda missing.
She does that more often than I would like.
She misses way too much. Lenamphy about to head down to Hyrule himself. As Jar's on final phase.
Getting a little too close for it to work, though. Unfortunately. But here we are.
Yeah. GG's to Jar.
And there's time.
Final time of 1:13:22.
22, according to the bot. GG's to Jarhead. I'm sure we'll see him in an interview here shortly.
Oh yeah, he's already confirmed he'll come.
Alright. I figured. There he
We're
is.
actually not joined by Jar.
Hello,
GG.
Jar.
Hello.
GG.
GG.
So how was that seed?
It was, I mean, the beginning of it was weird, but past that, you know, it went fine.
Pre-file. Okay. Pokey, that was a joke. I'm not actually.
My file name is on screen, Pokey, do not worry.
No, I made the joke that are we sure Jar isn't tasking right now, but
With that Puppet Ganon, what a shitty task.
best
Well,
part is
I guess
that
I guess
Puppet Cannon
PG3
better
was
than
fine.
all of mine.
PG1 was just bleh.
I mean,
But,
he's
like
kinda-
he would not stop hovering over me. Like, bitch, back up. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean the rest of it went pretty fine. I can't even like really think of anything major. that happened that I was just like, oh no, that's like terrible. It was like just a couple like minor annoying things. I was just like, well,
I will say, out
you
of all
know.
the bottles, I was not expecting you to grab Thorn Fairy.
Same.
I don't know. That one felt like it was the easiest because I could then like, I wanted to get grapple so I could get Pop Rent on the first trip, so that I could then have Picto for later, and it just, I don't know. It felt like the easiest bottle for me. Granted, I didn't look too closely. It was the earliest sphere. Yeah, the others, two of them were behind the two temples, and the other was behind Fire and Ice Arrows, and I just wanted to have stuff before that.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was just thinking, like, how would you go to Thorn Fairy before going to Windfall? But then I saw you, I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Need them bottles. Well, the bottle. The others were blech. So.
Yeah, I don't blame you for skipping the other.
I did not skip some other things though.
Oh, that's true. Hero's Charm and Hurricane Spin.
Hell yeah, dude. That Hurricane Spin was another reason I was just like, I should really just get the Small Blitz Letter one because I'm gonna be literally right there.
To be honest, I didn't even look at the spoiler log before that, so when Lenamphy went straight Windfall, so he saw that was Hurricane Spin, I'm like, oh. They actually can get a second meme item. Nice.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it was like right there. Yeah, I mean, the rest of it went fine, I feel like. It was just, you know, just the beginning. It seems like always with these, the beginning of the seeds is like the weirdest part to route. That was like just the case this time. Like, figuring out where to start with a route always feels like the hardest part with actually making one, and then this one was like no exception. It was just figuring out what I wanted to do first was just like, where to go, dude? Where to go? Where to go?
So much to do. So much to see.
Yeah. So what's wrong with taking the back street?
Thank you. I was hoping one. Lenamphy actually had a really good PG1 there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he can get some double crit. Or at least a crit.
Come on, I should probably open the commentary page so I'm not on a massive delay. When I say massive, just a delay.
It's like a couple extra seconds, but
Yeah. Those 2 seconds matter.
every second matters.
So, Jarhead, you're going against Tuberman in the next round of the bracket.
I am. Yes, indeed. My good old pal Tuba.
How you
Tough
feeling
man
about that
one? Decent, but it's still Tuba's spooky, so he's been leveling up a bit lately. Does anyone scare Jar? Yes, many people do. I still feel decent about it, but I'm still spooked. Goodness. He certainly does. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, Poki's like the top runner in this tournament, I thought.
How he didn't get #1 seed is beyond me.
Must have been a throw.
Yeah. It's the only explanation. He'll throw a rock at me.
Lenamphy finishing up his puppet cannon. Very solid, actually.
According to my dog, Pokey is god level. Very true. I love that bracket so much. Actually makes me wonder, how's my coin flip bracket doing?
I think my bracket's gone at this point.
Mine is ranked 19. No.
I'm in fifth, and
Matt.
I'm really upset about
I
it.
don't even think I ever actually officially submitted a bracket, so
Yeah, this was a good race. Well, I don't know if it was a good race. It was.
It actually was.
It wasn't that hard.
Really
Up
close,
until
honestly.
Earth Temple, you guys were like neck and neck.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, the only very few things was Lenamphy went to angular early without a hook shot, which that lost time.
Yeah, that's not great.
What else? I guess he got his shards in a slightly different order, but
Mm.
he got his beetle one earlier. But
Dude, I was like really looking through the spoiler log for some money that was like not far out of the way. That wasn't like in chests.
yeah, he
Or
just
like
grinded-
that wasn't like in pots. It took
ended up
so
just
long. Yeah, eventually I was just like, oh hey, there's some money I can get in Earth Temples for Go Mode. Excellent. Let's go.
Lenamphy here on his final phase. Hopefully Zelda doesn't troll.
Hey.
And
In time
GG,
for Lenamphy.
You two were in sync.
Finishes with a 121.42. GG's to Lenamphy.
GG.
and it looks like Lenamphy will join us here in a little bit.
And we're waiting.
Any second now. Any minute. Just has to join waiting room.
There he is. There you are.
Someone put me to it. GG's.
GG.
Lenamphy.
Can't hear. He's here, but he's not here.
Lenamphy, you there?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We lost him. Wait.
Huh?
Is he back?
Lost champ?
Pause champ. Still can't hear.
Dang.
Oh no. Monka W. Can't hear. No. M. Yes.
I can't get my. I mean, I know someone who's Dutch, but they live like 6 hours away from me, so.
Discord, why you gotta be a butt? Discord, yeah, I figured it was. Alright, yeah, are you on push to talk? I'll take that as a no. Authenticate. Oh, it's doing that thing.
Mm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Ew.
Discord does that to me too sometimes.
Hmm.
Well, I
Might
guess
need
while
to
we-
restart it. That's
I guess
server
while we
internet
wait
issues.
for him, if anyone has questions for Jar.
Move the server, it should fix it.
That's not the issue. It's an issue on Lenamphy's end.
I don't know.
But I,
This stuff is just funky.
It
Yeah, big
happens
ol' F.
sometimes.
Hello? Oh no.
oh no.
Well, that's a big F.
Still doing it. Alright, well,
Dang. Sorry, Lenamphy.
I guess
Yeah,
we'll
that's a
just
shame. Sorry, man.
have to do it this way, but
Text interview.
Put it in my
So
GG's
how did you
Lenamphy.
feel about the seed?
Underperformed. Damn.
Any particular
happens.
reasons why, or
Didn't expect to win or anything, but I made some mistakes I shouldn't have made. Yeah, that happens a lot. It's not a fun time, but a 12-page essay about the seed in chat. To be fair, you're doing beautifully until Earth. To be honest, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, you guys
Son.
were basically tied.
Apparently we're basically tied until then.
yeah, it was like maybe like 15 seconds between you two, but basically
Mm.
nothing.
Hmm.
Damn. I feel even worse. It
Oh,
happens.
Honestly, you shouldn't, Lenamphy. You played really well. Unfortunately, yeah, you made a couple mistakes, but it happens.
Yeah. It's hard to just play without mistakes. Like, that's like basically an impossibility. Jacob Garland.
Well, any other questions for any of the runners?
I mean, if chat has any, I'm pretty much out, but
yeah, I don't have anything.
Alright. Well, huge shout outs to our trackers, Clarion and iBot. Without them, can't keep the stream up to date. And also, big shout outs to our comms, Snacks, and Melonsy. You guys were awesome the entire day. Oh, I guess not day, but last couple hours. Shout outs to the runners as well, Lenamphy and Jarhead. Without them, these tournaments aren't exactly possible. And with that, later up on ZSR today, we have a Z2 All Keys tournament. And then tomorrow we have a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through that entire thing, but the first things in the morning are the Majora Mass Standard Randomizer Weekly Race and the Wind Waker Randomizer Bi-Weekly Spoiler Log Race. So hopefully we can see you guys for those.
Yeah, we have that on top of a bunch of races tomorrow, don't we? Like actual races.
Yeah, there's that. There's the first OT qualifier. So there's a bunch tomorrow.
yeah, there's 2 Wind Waker races tomorrow. J-Wiz versus Gas Powered Pogi at 6 o'clock Eastern PM, and PK Slam versus Original Elijah at 8:30 Eastern.
Yeah, so
24-hour clocks.
hope we can
I had
see
to think for a
everyone for
second.
those. And then until next time, we are going to be raiding Tingle Jill on the request of one of our comms. So hope go give them some support, and it'll take me a bit to get that raid off, but hope to see everyone next time.